Do borderlines really fear abandonment? Yeah, big time. But I have to say not all with borderlines, or I'll get the spokesman of the disorder down in the comments section to tell me that nobody does it. No, it's not true. They don't do it. But they do. They have fear of abandonment. Fear of abandonment is worry people close to you will leave without some kind of notice explanation. We've all experienced it. It's so easy to just go back to your childhood, isn't it? Not that we may even need to, but if we do, go back to your childhood. Think about the first day of school you ever had. Your parents left you there. I'm left here forever. Are they coming back? Think about, I don't know, the babysitter you hated, you're stuck with. Maybe your parents got divorced and one left. You weren't sure if they're ever coming back. The DSM-5, which is the Diagnostic Statistics of Manual for Mental Disorders, Volume 5, is what mental health professionals use to diagnose people with this disorder. There's a very distinct diagnostic criteria for borderline personality disorder. One of them is frantic efforts to avoid real or imagined abandonment, not just a fear. It's a driving force behind many of their actions. Some say they are ruled by it. With personality disorders, we look for pervasive patterns of this, and it is constant and consistent. They are hypervigilant, and we perceive abandonment as imminent when it's not even a thought in your head. They may perceive this threat when their favorite person gives someone else attention, or somebody else gives their favorite person some attention. Uh-oh. Other perceived threats might be choosing to spend time with your own family or friends, co-workers. Maybe even a raise or a promotion at work or some achievement you've had in your life could be threatening to a borderline. Your own autonomy can be perceived as neglect. Your own agency as rejection, and boundaries as abandonment. How dare you have your own boundaries? Even something small as not agreeing with you can come across as you hate them. You hate me. This sensitivity often kicks in their narcissism, their ego as a defense mechanism to protect them, and this is when control tactics surface. Could be instantaneous in the relationship, could take 6 months or even longer. But the stress in the relationships, the stress of you might leaving them, causes these traits, these behaviors to surface in the relationship. And these control tactics with a borderline are called baiting. Throw a little bait up there, see if you take it. A tactic to control your emotions to achieve what they want from you. To never, ever, ever leave them and never stop regulating their emotions. They'll resort to things like pity parties. I can't. Don't make fun of me. You know I can't do that. What about my leg? What about my other problems? That person's mean to me. That person picked on me. That person hates me. That person attacked me. That person's a narcissist. And then the guilt trips. You said you would do it. I did it for you. I knew you'd do it for me. You've always been doing this for me. Why did you stop now? You don't love me. You hate me. You don't like me. You think I'm fat, ugly, stupid. And the gaslighting. To confuse you, to make you doubt yourself, to make you malleable, to control you. Then they'll triangulate you with everybody else they know, or maybe even your own friends, comparing you, saying, this person likes me, this person wants to ask me out. It makes you insecure. It makes you scared. It makes you guilty. It makes you confused. It makes you doubt reality. And then if they have to resort to threats, not just threats that I'll make you lose your job, I'll take my own life. Oh yeah. All of this reinforces their identity narrative from hero to victim to savior. But here is the biggest problems. For one, it never actually helps them to keep reassuring them. We know this. How long did you try? Tell us down below. How long did you try to meet their needs, but it never was successful? Huh? How long? The more and more and more and more you try leads us to number 2, because all of this is used to make you feel responsible for them and guilty. And all the more that you keep trying, you just simply lose a sense of who you are. Yeah, because they're not meeting your needs. They don't care what you want. They don't value what you value. They don't care what you believe in. Number 3 is they don't actually fear losing you. Most borderlines don't care who you are. Never even get to know you. Don't even know who you are. They're wrong about who you are. They accuse you of things you've never done, and they accuse you of being people you've never been. You're not that person they tell you you are. You're not that person they go and tell everyone else you are. You're not the person they tell themselves you are. They fear themselves. They fear sitting in the emptiness and with that void in their chest. They have a fragmented sense of self. They begin to form a sense of self with you. And losing you means they have nothing else to return to. Emptiness and void, chaos and instability, impulsivity. It's pretty simple, so let me just simplify it for you. Loss is our worst experience for just about every human. Maybe not a psychopath. And there's 2 different major elements to loss. One, obviously, we lose the person that we're close to. We can't spend time with them. No more building a future, right? They're gone. The other part is, who are you? Who are you left with? If you feel lonely and anxious and stuff like this, you're not in very good company when you're alone, when you're by yourself. If you love yourself, you don't fear loss. You don't want to lose people you care about, but you're not afraid to be with yourself. If you love yourself, you don't fear it. If you hate yourself, you're petrified. Don't leave me. I have nothing left. What are some of the things you guys tried to do to reassure your borderline partner, friend, family that you won't leave them? What were some of the things that they did? Could you list that down below for others? What were some of the tactics they used to keep you? Calling the police, restraining orders. How bizarre is that? I'm going to get a restraining order on you to control you. Makes a lot of sense. Threat of taking my own life is very real, very common. If you're in a relationship like this, step outside of it, tell someone and ask for help. Okay? If you've been in a relationship like this, heal, recover, and grow from it so we don't repeat it. Love yourself first, guys. Anyone who wants coaching, you can find me at daviddemars.com.